Yup, yup. Yup, yup. We got a live going. No, it's kind of late if y'all are tuning in after the fact, after I didn't drop this live. But yeah, man, we got something good today, man. We got a lot of your fresh and fit fans in shambles right now. Your fresh and fit fans are in shambles right now. Now, over the week, man, of course, Fresh and Fit has been in the news, right? Or the RP news, the YouTube news for a whole week now, right? For a whole week, all because of Fresh, right? This time, because of Fresh. Now, y'all hear me say this time, right? Y'all hear me say this time. I know y'all heard me say this time. So this time, meaning that this wasn't the only time, man, that they were brought up in the news for something bad, right? A lot of times it was because of your main man, Myron. Where he's sitting over here trying to tell women, man, hey, you got to have sex to get on the podcast. Sitting over here telling women that, you know what, hey, you got to do this, you got to do that. So much stuff that you got with Myron, right? Now you got fresh set of problems, right? It's a battle of who can outdo the other worse, right? It's just crazy, right? It's just crazy. But at the end of the day, man, it's really not even, it's about them, of course, but it's not even really about them. It's about the fans. It's about the fans because now it's, once again, the fans, the Fresh and Fit fans, it has been a problem over some years, right? And I'm not saying for me, but just in general, a lot of people get on the fans too because they're like, man, you're just like, you're sitting over here talking to a bunch of incels and this, that, and the third, right? Just coming up with all types of things, which is fine, right? You can sit over here and say that, but of course, at that time, and we're just trying to get the good word. That's all. We're just trying to get the good word. Women getting upset for men trying to get the good word and helping other men out. That's what Fresh and Fit was about. At the beginning, that's what Fresh and Fit was about. Hey, let's go ahead, man, and see what these women about, see what they offer. You shouldn't be able to do this. You shouldn't want to do this with a woman. You shouldn't want to do that with a woman. But what does Fresh fall victim to? Busting in a 304. Now, once again, I'm not the only one that's talking about it. You got O'Shea Duke Jackson, you got MTR, you got so many other YouTubers talking about it. And all you ever hear is Fresh and Fit, right? All you ever hear is Fresh and Fit on Myron and Fresh constantly deflecting, hey, man, we need to get these false rumors out the way. We need to do this. We need to do that. Once again, always deflecting, right? And once again, if this channel is about accountability, then the fans should be about accountability. If they are about accountability and the show is about accountability, then the fans should be about accountability. Point blank, period. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it, right? There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. So once again, man, the fact that this is a reoccurring thing and Fresh and Fit fans can only, once again, sit over here and deflect. We're going to be looking at some of the comments, man, that people were saying that people were trashing me. And it's like, man, we all coming from the same background. Nobody's trying to get down Fresh and Fit's throat unless they have enemies. But see, the thing is, that's the issue. Fresh and Fit do have a lot of enemies. And people are going to call them out on their BS, right? People are going to call them out on their BS. People are going to call them out if they're very hypocritical. And that's what we're doing. And guess what? Fresh and Fit, they deny, y'all don't know what y'all talking about, this, that, and the third, even though it's all over the place, right? Even though we're about to go ahead and break down everything, thanks to Big Uncle O'Shea Duke Jackson, bro. He's always on it. So we're about to sit over here and look at all of this shit that Fresh and Fit has done. And your Fresh and Fit fans are still, once again, there's nothing wrong with defending them, but at the same time, you got to call them out on their BS. When I sit over here, man, and see people say, man, you need to stop talking about them, man, go get a life, this, that, and the third. Obviously, you're a fan. And obviously, you're really not about this. Like, you really have to question the people who are the biggest fans of FNF. Are y'all really about the red pill, or y'all are probably really some imps or some incels, man, that couldn't get no buns or whatnot, and they just happened to see this show and they said, well, you know what, hey, man, look, they make me feel good because You know, hey man, I want to be able to get all the money in the world. I want to be able to have all the women. I mean, once again, y'all do understand that Fresh and Fit were sitting over here saying that, hey, you need to go ahead and snip. Fresh and Fit were the main one sitting over here saying you need to snip. This is bad advice given to their fans. And fans are still sitting over here jumping around. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're sitting over here just hating. Why would somebody hate on Fresh and Fit when once again they're leading everybody in a bad direction, and they see it. That's the sad thing about it. They see it. They see the type of, like, and once again, Fresh and Fit, damn near 95 to 98% of the things that they say is very factual, and I agree with it. But there are some things where it's bad, right? Like, once again, the vasectomy, that's I'm gonna always bring that up. Because how can you even think to say something like that? How can you even think to say that to people, man, that once again are looking to this show to do better, to better themselves? And they say, you know what, hey, maybe at the age of 21, 22, 26, whatever, I can go ahead and snip my nuts, and then, you know, just make sure, you know, hey, women, you know, I do whatever I can to keep these women away from me. You know, I might hit some here and there, right? Might hit some all the time, because, hey, that's what Fresh and Fit is about, getting as many women on your dick as possible. That's just bad. That's just bad practice, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not, in my opinion, that's just not something that you should want to, you know, encourage other guys and snip your nuts. I mean, like, what are we doing here? Like, what are we doing here, man? So, like I said, this piss poor advice. Piss poor advice, and people get upset when, once again, people get upset when, once again, when you sit over here and hold their own accountable. And we're about holding people accountable. So guess what we're about to look at? We're about to go ahead and look at this. Let's go ahead and look at, man, Sneeko having to sit over here and pretty much tell them, hey, why are we trying to tell other boys this stuff? Let's go ahead and take a look.
What should a man's priority be? Having a family or being successful?
Being successful first every single time, because
this AI tool will take your idea and create a complete book, complete with design, images.
Because then you have the ability to choose.
But not anymore. Not if you get the vasectomy. Yeah. I'm not saying that you should have a kid when you're extremely young, but I am saying that we should be focused on becoming good fathers too. Just like we make fun of girls for prioritizing their careers and wanting to be girl bosses and wanting to build an empire, they're not prioritizing motherhood immediately. And then we're saying, men, ignore family creation, get a vasectomy so you can focus on getting rich. And then you'll be 40, you'll have all these boys and girls, and then start a family. Like, how are we building men to become good fathers if they've been only prioritizing success? If they have a surgery, how do they have the character that's going to lead a proper family? Doesn't mean that you need to have kids young, but it shouldn't be avoid family creation in your head. That's an important thing to think about when you're young too. How am I going to have the character? How am I going to have the maturity, the responsibility to become a good father when I am ready to do it? You should be working on your character. You should be working on your maturity. You should be getting closer to God. A lot of the things that we're praising the women for to become a good mother, that's important things for men to focus on too.
I work on character.
I didn't say be broke. It's equally important to work on your finances. Women aren't going to say that, of course. I'm telling guys, you should get rich as possible too. But you should also be working on, like, building your character and looking at how I'm going to raise my kids and how I'm going to be a good father. If you're 40 and you have all these, you have experience with hoes, is that going to make you a better father?
And hey, Sneeko had to break it down to him. Sneeko is essentially saying, hey, man, I mean, like, dude, what is the purpose? Right? What is the purpose of sitting over here trying to tell people this, man, this type of rhetoric? Right? What is the purpose of telling them that, man? That is just a bad idea. Right? It's just a bad idea. That's just not something that you want to teach someone, man, who is pretty much, man, haven't even really experienced life yet. Right? And once again, they do not practice or preach. Hey, man, get a woman, man, that you can lock down. Be solid. They're not. That's what they're not preaching that. And the fans know this, and I'm pretty sure the fans know when they saw that, it was like, man, whoa, whoa, maybe we might need to go ahead and look at that live again to go ahead and see, man, what the people were saying in the comments, because that doesn't make any sense. That does not make any sense whatsoever. So what's even more interesting is, like I said, the comments, man, that I was receiving. Like, I was receiving crazy comments. And I'm gonna let y'all go ahead and look at it, because here's number one. Let's go ahead and read them. Let's go ahead and break them down. So some guy says, Jiggle, what case is Myron building? He's making it worse. Character assassination. Now, when I read this whole thing, man, I'm like, I don't know if this dude is against me. I don't know if this dude is agreeing with me. I don't freaking know. It looks like he's against me, man, but he might need to put the fight down or something, because he's all over the place. But he also goes on to say, the issue is not whether she is a bad person or not. It doesn't matter. Even if she did try to trap him, which she didn't, I'd argue Fresh trapped her. He was knowingly busting in her and not caring, which is facts, right? Which is facts. And you would sit up here and at least see Fresh and Fit fans say, okay, yeah, that is facts, man. Like, we need to hold that man accountable. There should be nobody sitting over here saying, hey, yo, Fresh, you're good. Only his closest people. But as fans, y'all not that close. Y'all need to be holding this brother accountable. And the closest people can't even be sitting over here saying that, because once again, you're enabling his behavior. Hey, well, it's okay. Because once again, we already know it wasn't smart for Fresh to do this. But what does he do? He do it anyway. Right. And guess what? Fans were sitting over here. Oh, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you're lying. Okay, we'll see. So then he goes on to say he knowingly was busting in her and not caring. The issue is they were caught lying and contradicting themselves. The whole premise of the show. Just being honest, I don't think you're operating with a full deck. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know. What are you talking about? Like, whose side are you on? Because I agree with what you're saying. I mean, hey, whatever, right? So then he says Myron made a shit ton off of accusations. I saw no proof of anything. You think that tape holds up in court? If was needed, doctored, heavily edited, and can go on and on and on. You dumb as F. Like I said, I don't know if he's talking about me. I don't know if he was talking about Myron. But at the end of the day, the fact that, once again, you all over the place, it baffles me. But at the end of the day, just to sit over here and attack some of his points, he is correct. I'm not even attacking any of his points, but he's definitely correct. We know this man has been busting in her. And we're just going to sit here, and like I said, as a Fresh and Fit fan, and say, man, look, you don't know what you're talking about. How we're going to sit over here and believe that? Okay, if you say so. So somebody else says, this is what somebody says, bro, is really me riding Fresh and Fit. You a whole ass adult, bro. Start a family or something. Get off the internet. Like, this guy. Once again, like this guy, hey, look, it's all cute and everything, but once again, Fresh and Fit fan, and we can sit up here and say that, but this can't be coming from the same dudes this can't be coming from the same guy who sit up here and listen to dudes who are afraid to start a family. You get what I'm saying? You're sitting over here listening to guys who are afraid to start a family, but you try to tell me to start a family. Boy, backwards. Number 3. Somebody says, saw red flags, but still kept busting in her. So shut the F up, boohoo. It's kind of funny. They say women don't take accountability for anything and choose bad men, but yet he isn't taking any accountability. Sorry, the text says it all. Always this type of content being the loudest and the most wrong. Never the most wrong. Probably the loudest, but never the most wrong. Never wrong at all, right? You might have some guys who, like, once again, Fresh and Fit, who may do wrong things that might contradict themselves, but the content, Red Pill itself, is not wrong, right? Even their content, what they do is, once again, what they're talking about is not wrong. It's just that sometimes they're not living up to it. So once again, this is just, hey, probably just some bitter woman, guy, I don't freaking know, that obviously has an issue with the Red Pill, which who cares? Because once again, facts are facts. That's the one thing about the red pill that everybody hates, is that truth is truth, facts is facts. If you don't like it, oh well, right? If you don't like it, oh well. So then it goes on. So then they go on to say, you reap what you sow, right? And they said I guess she said, maybe look in a mirror. Red pill is a mirror of the very girls that they say they don't want, which is false, right? Which is false. Once again, obviously I have an issue with the red pill, which nobody cares really. So we got somebody else. Look at this guy getting his bills paid by Fresh and Fit, yet talking ish about them. And one thing about me, I don't talk ish about anybody in Fresh and Fit. And this is what I mean. This is what I mean. And look at all of these people, once again, just throwing shots, right? I can go ahead. I can pull a whole list from O'Shea Du Jackson's channel, MTR. We can pull a whole list, especially from Fresh and Fit, of how many men are angry and upset with me and other brothers in the same community getting on Fresh and Fit. Because once again, we have to get on each other. That's the thing about it. We have to get on each other. So the fact that you got a guy like this who comes up here and say this crap is crazy. Who sits up here and says this crap is freaking crazy. But you know what's funny though? You know what's funny? Right? Y'all know what's funny? Let me go ahead. Let me help y'all out. Right? The fact that all of these people sitting over here saying that's a lie. All of these people sitting over here getting upset, saying, man, you don't know what you're talking about. You're just hating on Fresh. You're just hating on Fit. You're the blah, blah. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and look at one of these dang videos then, right? Where we pretty much had, once again, right? Talking ish, but we're bringing up facts. Facts number one, right? Where you have Fresh, right? You have Fresh who's sitting over here saying, hey, look, I didn't buy this woman a bracelet. I didn't buy this woman a bracelet. But we have papers that's showing that you did. She's saying that you did. Right now, I get it. We don't go off of women's words. But I mean, with all the videos that I had set up, at this point, it's like, is she really even lying? Right? At this point, is she really even lying? But hey, once again, we have Fresh and Fit fans who, once again, we're all about accountability, right? We're all about accountability, right? If that's the case, then I want to have some of these messages up here. If that is the case, I will not have some of these comments, but I do. So here we are, man. Hey, and shout out to my boy Copa's News, right? He's the one who dropped this video, and that's lit that he did. Let's go ahead and look at this, bro. Let's go ahead and look at this, and let's go ahead and look how sad this is. Let's go ahead and look at how the brother is sitting over here. He just lied straight in your boy Myron's face. Now, once again, Myron, of course, is going to be cool with it because they're brothers. But at the end of the day, when we look at it, that's an issue. The fact that you got to sit over here and lie to this man, I mean, what you doing lying to this man? Right? What you doing lying to this man, right? And you're trying to save face. And what happens when you try to sit over here and save face is that it backfires on you. As we can sit over here and see here.
What's cracking, G? It's your boy Cooper. You already know my channel about.
Confirmed it on her Instagram.
All right, y'all.
Her posing, semi-nude, her posing half naked, goes against Fresh's very rules and regulations that him and Myron preaches for their relationships, right? But nonetheless, though, past that. Now, the Van Cleef bracelet, they go through the entire speech of, bruh, this chick pretty much confirmed it on her Instagram.
All right, y'all. So we got Puerto Flacco giving a breakdown on Fresh and Fit's situation. It's really just Fresh situation. He got an IG model pregnant, and now she exposed to him, so he can't force her to get rid of the baby, even though, naturally, he can't really make her get rid of the baby, but she's putting it out there for the media to know what's going on. So he can't, get away from this. So go check it out.
He's looking Myron in his eyes while looking the audience in their eyes as well, while responding back to this caller. And Fresh poker face is dead ass. I did not buy her no Van Cleef bracelet. Like, he's truly dedicated to this lie.
Other than this comment you're saying has to be about me, when in reality speaking, I actually know what it is. So it's funny because you're putting it out on me, but it's not about me.
Caller, he didn't buy the bracelet, bro. And you're just trying to say that he bought the bracelet. He didn't buy the bracelet.
And also, keep in mind, you are trying to assume things without even being anywhere in the picture off of these random comments. And at the same time, it's like, bro, you know nothing. So it's just like, bro, you can say whatever you want to say, bro. But I know what I did.
You could do the groans, you could do the stupid soundboard in the back, but I'm making you look crazy right now.
No, you're not.
Put a one in the chat.
You have no proof at all of what you're saying. You're just claiming things like if you were here. You weren't even here.
I mean, and as we can see, right? As we can see, we're going to try to skip this ad for you guys. But I mean, once again,
So
as we can see,
No. All right. Now because you didn't respond to
So Fresh looks Myron in his eyes and just lies to him. But Myron, being a loyal dude, takes Fresh's word for it and begins to stick up for Fresh as if like he's being personally attacked himself.
Number two, you might not know this, and Fresh didn't fucking say this shit, but I'm gonna say it for him. This girl comes from a rich ass family.
Yeah, bro.
You know how difficult it is to get a fucking visa as a Chinese national to come to the United States as often as she does? She comes from a very wealthy family, bro. Okay? And I don't know why Fresh hasn't explained this before, but that's what it is. All right? Her family basically are millionaires.
I don't want to explain to him anything, bro.
Yeah, I know, but here's the thing. They're trying to say that you bought the Van Cleef bracelet as if she's not capable of buying it herself. Bro, her family got dope, bro. They're rich as she's Miss Asia. People are going to use her pictures on escort sites. It happens.
You see, we still wouldn't know the truth, and we wouldn't know that Fresh was just outright lying to Myron's face if this chick didn't just come out today and leak the fact that Fresh did indeed buy her the bracelet.
Right? I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No. I'm pregnant.
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
Okay. Well, like I said, I just don't want any kids. You know?
Okay, so what you gonna do? And what you gonna do to me?
Nothing. Well, why did I do anything to you?
Nothing?
Why did I do anything to you?
No, I know. So like, how are you gonna deal with this? By saying I don't want a baby? That's all?
I mean, if you go to the doctor, I guess.
To the doctor. So you want abortion?
I mean, yeah. Why do you want a kid now?
And why do you make me pregnant now?
Because I'm like, there's no way that's true. But then it's like, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God wants you to have the baby.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're.
I mean, once again, how and why did Fresh do it? I couldn't tell you. But I mean, I feel like Fresh is just one of those, hey man, like it's almost like Fresh is like one of those. He might be a simp, but he is against it so much he has to say it. Like he just, it's like being gay in the early 90s and the early 80s. Your people weren't coming out, but you had a lot of people who, man, I ain't gay. No, I don't play that. Blah, blah, blah. Always deny, act like, man, that's the biggest thing that they hate. But when really behind closed doors, that's really them. That's really them. And that's pretty much, I feel like, in a sense, that could be your boy Fresh. Now, am I still over here saying Fresh is simp? No, I don't think so. But I will say, man, he doesn't live this life. I can tell you that right now. He does not live this red pill life. Just because the fact that he is going through this, and he knows better says everything, right? The fact that he knows this says everything. We better skim through this whole thing just because I don't want to sit over here and listen to the same thing that we already watched before. But and the sad thing about this is, and I want to pull the video up. That's what I'm trying to look for. But forget it. If I find it, I find it. But it makes it even worse because, like I said, He said he wasn't dealing with this girl, yada yada yada. But there was a whole video of him and Miss Daisy sitting in a car with each other, right? They're sitting in the car with each other. Him and Daisy sitting in the car with each other. And he's sitting over here saying, I love you. You get what I'm saying? That y'all, I don't know, y'all remember the video. She was wearing shades. She was wearing shades. So the fact that you sitting over here denying all of this mess and whatnot, and you got videos, and you sitting over here saying you didn't bust in her, but then you sitting over here busted in her. You even admitted it. That's the sad part about it. Man.
This chick is trying to play it up on the super religious card. I can get an abortion. Nah, bro. The Fresh just underestimated, bro, that no matter who the chick is, man, they hypergamous, yo. This chick thinks that you got multiple M's. They don't know, bro. Like, you've been demonetized, like YouTube check-in looking the same. She probably thinking, bro, oh, you up. Bro, you finna take care of her for life. But that's not the case.
As y'all can see, this gave off like.
So, I mean, hey, man, like I said, shout out to that brother. But once again, we see it. You're seeing it firsthand, right? You saw it firsthand where this brother lied about buying this chick a bracelet, and sure enough, you bought the chick a bracelet. You even have fans coming out on you about this. So we have a bunch of Fresh and Fit fans, right? And then on the other foot, you have a bunch of Fresh and Fit fans who will see stuff like this and say, why you even believe in her? Right, bro? Why you even believe in her? Like, I mean, do y'all want to see the comments? Right? Let's go ahead and see the comment. Let's go ahead and see one of the comments where one of the brothers said, hey, why are we sitting over here believing this woman? Like I said, you're going to keep seeing guys like this. Sad. Like this brother said, why are we just believing everything this girl says? Well, here's why, right? Here's why we got to believe here's why essentially we have to believe everything this girl is saying at this point, because it seems like she ain't shooting nothing out her ass at this point. It seems like she ain't shooting nothing. It seems like, man, she's just not shooting shit out her ass. She's obviously telling the truth with some of this stuff. Now, hey, granted, a lot of people saying she's a scammer. Hey, and that might be the case. Who knows? Who cares? But at the end of the day, it was up to Fresh to figure that out. And he couldn't. Right? He couldn't. Well, he probably could. He just didn't care. Because, hey, well, y'all don't need to be sitting over here messing around with the IG models, but I can. And I mean, hey, you can have it. But you know how dangerous they are. So, I don't know why you're playing games. Right? I don't know why you're sitting over here playing games. But, hey, it's okay. It is all okay. Because once again, when we sit up here and read that comment, why are we just believing everything this girl says? Tells me everything that I need to know. Because here's why you need to believe everything this girl is saying at this point, or at least believe some of it.
Podcast when Fresh was on there with a lawyer, and then here's what happened.
Now, that's not necessarily what I had an issue with, but the divorce lawyer was telling Fresh to shut up and to be quiet, which I'm sure he had that conversation with Fresh prior to hopping on the call, and then Fresh just willfully admits this little gem right here.
But I will say this. I personally should not have nutted within a 304.
That's right. Fresh said I shouldn't have came inside the lady. Pretty much admitting, you know what? Yeah, if she's pregnant, she might be, because I went ahead and booty clapper sounds. I clapped the cheeks and left the you know what inside her. Let's continue to go forward. Fresh and Fit then decides to disrespect MTR. Now, I heard about this, but I couldn't find the clip. Let's play the clip and see what they said.
And also, they mentioned me in the...
And before we even get into that part, right? Because I even have a whole clip. I was going to get to that, but before we even get into that, once again, why are we going to believe everything this girl says? She's probably not even pregnant, but brother, you're shooting the club up. So guys, we in this community, Red Pill Manosphere, we use common sense. Right, that's my biggest go-to. Like, hey, women, look, y'all just getting upset with some of the things that I'm saying. I'm just using common sense here. Fresh and Fit fans, can we just use some simple common sense here and say, well, you know what? Maybe she ain't lying, right? Maybe she ain't lying. Maybe with all of the videos of him admitting it, all of the videos, I mean, like, bro, like, come on, right? Come on. So now, once again, pretty much this kind of goes into what I'm pretty much talking about, how your Fresh and Fit fans and Fresh and Fit themselves always deflect, always deny, and always get mad at everybody else who sit over here and pretty much air out what they did. Once again, we all make mistakes, but these aren't mistakes. These are bad decisions. And like I said, you still might have room to just make a few tiny decisions, bad decisions, because hey, look, sometimes you gotta take it. You gotta take a gut, right? You take a risk. You take a risk, right? A lot of times you take a risk and it's just a bad decision. But once again, we can take a risk, take bad decisions. We just got to be accountable about it. But once again, you can't be, because now you got Fresh and Fit jumping on MTR, jumping on O'Shea Du Jackson. Y'all do understand that Myron, I believe it's either Myron or Fresh, one of them have an issue with Poor Man's Podcast. You have Myron going back, Fresh and Fit going back and forth with Abba and Preach. I mean, bro, like they have collected so many enemies. It's not funny. They have collected so many enemies. It's not funny whatsoever. But hey, let's go ahead and see why we're constantly keep trying to hold these brothers accountable, because obviously they're not willing to hold themselves accountable, right? Obviously, they're not willing to hold themselves accountable for their F-ups.
In the stream.
All right? Because a lot of you fucking haters, a lot of these YouTubers that are talking shit, who was the quick ones to make a video? Anus and Leech right away?
Yeah, right away.
You still don't want to fucking box. Coward. Still making videos.
Mediocre. What's his name again?
These niggas, man. Like,
bro, you know the full story.
We pay y'all bills, man.
Yeah, MTR. You don't
pay y'all bills, bro. You fucking losers, bro.
You took a clip from her and made a whole video. Like, you don't know the full story.
They don't know the full story, just commenting. And it's crazy to me because it's like, oh no, we're red pill, we're men. We go on the facts. Well, okay. Y'all gonna believe some thought? Like, you're gonna just believe her? Like, the crazy part is, like, she calls, it's obviously premeditated, she releases on Instagram. Y'all don't have any type of skepticism? like, yo, what the hell? Anyway.
Now you're seeing what these guys are seeing. Where
I don't know, guys. You tell me, right? You tell me what were they just saying? Let's go ahead once again for you Fresh and Fit fans. For you Fresh and Fit fans who just want to sit over here and get upset when somebody hold brothers accountable, let's just go ahead and go back to listening to what they were just saying. Since once again, why do we have to believe everything that these women? Why are we believing everything she is saying? Because, guys, did we not just see where Fresh just admitted to busting in a woman? Now, what happens if how do we have kids? By buzzing in a woman, which is why they always say wear a condom, right? Which is why they always say, hey man, look, have her take birth control. But guess what? Fresh didn't do none of that. He was just sitting over here shooting the club up. So you shoot the club up. What do your parents tell you? What does your parents tell you? What do you practice in high school? Practice safe sex. What does your parents tell you? Hey, if you sit up here and get a kid because you're not practicing safe sex, because you're not putting a Jimmy hat on, that's going to fall on you. You're going to have to be responsible for that child. But hey, guess what? Once again, I guess Fresh and Fit and their fans are just excused from him, right? I guess so then. Let's continue. Because like I said, let's go ahead and look at, once again, what they were saying. Why? Y'all just going to sit over here and believe this woman? Y'all going to sit over here and believe a hit piece? Y'all going to sit over here and believe the MTRs? We go off of facts. Guys, through this whole video, we've been hitting facts after facts after facts. And once again, it's sad. Once again, it's freaking
the
Sad.
faculty at SGU.
Listen, Leach, right away.
Yeah, right away.
You still don't want to fucking box, coward. Still making videos.
Mediocre. What's his name again?
These niggas, man. Like,
Oh,
bro,
no, bro, you don't know the full story.
We pay y'all bills, man.
Yeah, MTR. You don't
pay
pay
y'all
story,
bills,
bro.
you fucking losers, bro.
You took a clip from her and
Talking
made a whole
shit.
video. Like, you don't know
Holy
the full
shit,
story.
they don't know the full story. Just commenting, and it's crazy to me because it's like, oh no, we're red pill, we're men. We go on the facts. Well, okay, y'all gonna believe some thought? Like you're gonna just believe her? Like the crazy part is like, she calls. It's obviously premeditated. She releases on Instagram. Y'all don't have any type of skepticism? like, yo, what the hell? Anyway.
Now you're seeing what these guys are saying. We're paying your rent. You guys are eating off us. You guys don't know the whole story. You want to believe a 304, which is stupid because the guy just said that he was shooting the load off in her. That's what he said. All right. Let's look at how MTR responds to it.
First off, kudos for the shout out, guys. But to be honest with you, I was surprised that I was lumped into the same bucket to who they have currently are in active war with, and it being Abba and Preach, because my position and the two videos that I uploaded previous to this is exactly what Myron's position is, and the position of the majority of the audience that follows them. At the time, I thought because of this chick's actions, she appears to be a perpetrator. She appears to be a predator. This woman appears to be a lying sack of shit 304, but you, Fresh, a complete fucking idiot for going raw daddy and a lying sack of shit 304. But apparently, holding you accountable is what you have a problem with. See, my brand is a bit different than your brand, and I'm not going to sit here and judge.
Like I said, right? Once again, we're going to keep sitting over here defending Fresh and Fit over, once again, a bad decision that they keep making. Once again, let's go ahead and grow up, Fresh and Fit fans. And this is right. And see, when people were sitting over here talking about, well, you got, your incels, yada, yada, they were always talking about your Fresh and Fit fans. And I'm like, man, look, you don't go ahead with that bull crap, man. Like, dude, guys is sitting over here, man, once again, wanting to sit over here and listen to the truth. And you're upset because guys want to listen to the truth. But as we keep going on and on and on with Fresh's and Fit's BS drama, you start to see their fans' true colors. You start to see their true colors. And you just like, dog, like, I thought they just made this name just because they just disliked us. But I mean, I guess they dislike us and they made the name because of these guys. And these guys are holding up to that name. These guys are proving a lot of these women's points. When they sit up here and say, you got a bunch of incels, you got a bunch of guys who just this, you got a bunch of guys who are just that. Now, once again, you have Fresh sit up here and admit, for you Fresh and fan guys, he admitted to busting in this woman. He admitted to busting in this woman. So here's another one where he essentially admits the exact same thing. People, he admits the same thing. And this is probably with a whole different woman, right? Because the reason I say that is because you got Hafiz up there. But this is probably a whole different woman that he did this to. And once again, we're always going to keep sitting over here saying, you don't know what you're talking about. Hey, why y'all always talking smack? Hey, why y'all always doing hit pieces? Oh, there, bro. We're paying y'all bills. We're always paying y'all bills. Grow up. Once again, grow up. Y'all grown ass men, and this is how y'all react. But once again, we're supposed to be about accountability. Doesn't make any sense. And once again, it makes the whole community look bad. It makes Red Pill look bad. Right, it makes Red Pill look bad. But hey, say less, right? Because we're gonna keep going, right? We're gonna keep going. Once again, here's Fresh admitting again, right? Thanks to O'Shea Duke Jackson. But here's Fresh and Fit admitting again. Well, not Fresh and Fit, but you have Fresh admitting again that he busted in one. Let's go ahead and look.
Done to a girl.
So if you guys know Tom Likas, there's something called a Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And like
shit.
Basically,
you about to tell this story? Let's do it.
Okay, so basically, right, I was with this chick and we were kind of like fizzling out. It wasn't working out. But she got pregnant. And then I kind of told her like, yo, we could work this out. Don't worry about it. But we can't have kids right now. and then I did a Hail Mary, and now I'm here.
No, tell them what the Hail Mary is. Tell them what the Hail Mary is. Tell them what it is.
Okay.
Go all the way.
Okay. So the Hail Mary is, for example, right, where like you tell the chick what she wants to hear, and you have kids later on, make her get an abortion, you take her to McDonald's, get a McGriddle and an orange juice, sit her down, you tell her about life, and you started this happen, and you never see her again. Wait.
That got really dark.
That's right. Fresh CEO admits on a podcast that yes, I've got a girl pregnant, made her have an abortion, and then dumped her after. But
how can you keep defending that? And this is why I said, as a Fresh and Fit fan, they're doing way too much for me to be able to continue to keep defending this shit. I'm just be honest with you. They're doing way too much for me to continue to keep defending that behavior. But Fresh and fans gonna eat it up all damn day. They're gonna sit over here and jump on everybody else's channel. Why are you always talking about them? Why are you always doing this? They must be paying your bills. Are you about self-improvement, understanding women, understanding society, or are you just worried about, man, how many women you can get on your meat? Right now, Fresh and Fit fans, they're just worried about how many women they can get to freaking sit over here and slide them draws down them kneecaps, right? That's all they worried about. And they're paying courses too. They're sitting over here paying courses to sit over here and learn how to talk to women. See, I never had to sit over here and pay for no course. I can tell you that. I never had to sit over here and pay for no course. I never had to sit over here and pay for anybody to teach me. I had my uncles. I had people who were around me, and just got a little bit of game, right? Just got a little bit of game. So like I said, people got to stop with this, right? Y'all Fresh and Fit fans, y'all got to stop with the mediocrity. Y'all got to stop with the unaccountable, the avoiding accountability, the pushing accountability off onto somebody else. Let me go ahead and jump down your throat and demonize you and, talk smack about you because all you want to do is sit over here and hold us accountable. What's that? What's the issue with that? What is the issue with that when, once again, this is what we preach every single day? What is the issue with that when, once again, this is what helped us move forward every single day? It just doesn't make any sense, right? It just does not make any sense for a lot of people like this, man. And like I said, that's 2 videos of Fresh admitting that, number 1, he nutted in this girl, and number 2, he did it before with another woman. Right now, granted, hey, and another thing, right? Why must we believe Fresh in a lot of things? When the brother said he had 5,000 bodies, the brother said his body count was 5,000. When we all know that's BS. Right? So somebody also brought up that, hey, man, look, the fact that he sit over here and say he has 5,000 bodies and he grew up in Barbados or whatever for the longest around a bunch of black women. But once again, he said he don't mess with black women. He don't mess with dark-skinned women. You would think most of his bodies came from black women. So wouldn't you be, I would think, solely interested in only black women? I mean, that's just me, though, right? That's just me, though. But once again, we have Fresh and Fit fans who can't see that. And that's why I said it was hard for me to continue to keep defending these brothers. It was hard for me to continue to keep defending these brothers when you kept seeing them, man, putting up bad news. That was my biggest issue. That was literally my biggest issue. I'm like, bro, I want to be able to, to continue to defend y'all brothers. I want to be able to sit over here and come to your defense. I want to be able to sit over here and say, well, these brothers are this, these brothers are that, but y'all not living up to your words, right? You're not living up to your words. And then, like I said, you get upset when somebody says something about it. That falls on you. That solely falls on you. It doesn't fall on anybody else. It becomes very hypocritical. Right? It becomes very hypocritical, and you're tying people into that, and you're tying the red pill into that. So when people think of a red pill, like I said, they think of Andrew Tate. They think of Fresh and Fit. They think of Kevin Samuels. You ain't got nothing on Kevin Samuels. They try to drown Kevin Samuels. Couldn't do that, right? You couldn't do that. Kevin Samuels debunked whatever these women, man, try to make up about him. Same thing for Andrew Tate, right? They stay in the lane. Then when you look at Fresh and Fit, y'all not. Andrew Tate is more controversial than Fresh and Fit. But guess what? When you look at what Fresh and Fit does, you like, I mean, dude, women coming out on you left and right. It's proven that you out here sending messages and out here thirsty. Andrew Tate goes to jail for what? For false accusations. So, like I said, you look at the difference. You see the maturity level. They're not mature. They're not that mature, man. When this is all you glorify. Well, I want to glorify money, women. And like I said, how many women I can get on my meat. So let me go ahead and start up a course for these lames to come up here, man, and try to figure out how to talk to women. Bro, if you don't want to talk to your uncle, if you don't freaking sit over here, man, and go to the hood and go kick it with some brothers, learn how to talk to some women. But you ain't got to pay anybody to sit on here and learn how to talk to some women. Like, I mean, my goodness. Justin Dapp, yeah, bro. Justin Dapp, Justin the producer, he said 5,000 is cap. Yes, bro, 5,000 is cap. There's no way you're gonna have that many bodies. There's no way you're gonna have that many bodies and say you don't mess with black women, but you come from somewhere that has mostly black people. Like, what are we doing here? So, if we don't like that one, right? If y'all, that's two. Look, Fresh admitted twice. We saw a video where he lied to Myron and said, "Hey, well, look, Myron, Myron, nah, I didn't buy that watch for her." Right? That was proven to be false. Now we have another one, right? Because once again, let's go back to this, because this is we're still on this comment that was made to me, bro. We're still on this damn comment, right? We're still on the freaking comment, man. Let me pull it up. Boom. Here's your freaking comment. Why are we just believing everything this girl says? She said that they went overseas to go meet his family in Barbados. So when she said that, I was like, ooh, I don't know. Like, when that first came out, I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Just the fact that she just brought that up. Oh, well, we went to go see his family and everything. I said, I don't know. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. But once again, I got the video to prove it. I have the video to prove it. Let me pull it up for you guys. Because once again, we can sit over here and we constantly say things like this. Why are we believing everything this woman is saying? And that is facts. But you gotta have some proof. We tell women, have proof. We tell women, you gotta have proof in order. If you think any of us is gonna believe you. Fresh and Fit just helped her out with some proof. Fresh just helped her out with some proof. And now we're about to sit over here and see something else where, once again, he said he wasn't dealing with this chick, but he let this chick meet his family. That's crazy. Once again, that's crazy. Once again, that is crazy. But this is why I got the video here for you guys. Let's go ahead and look at it real quick. Trying to pull it up for you guys. Sad, man.
Getting this receipt. The girl reached out to him and sent him this picture. Okay. Now you guys see that picture. Who is that? That is your boy, Fresh. Who else is there? It's the girl, Daisy. And who else is it? Uh-oh. It is the mom. That's Fresh's mom. Okay. And again, she's the older sister. She ain't got nothing to do with that. Okay. Now, what I want to do is, you've seen that photo, right? This is after she got pregnant. This is how he's talking.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and
HoneyBook is a complete client flow management platform, which allows me to do everything all in one place. When I
Mark behavior. This is why I'm gonna say it. This dude and the other guy, they think this is funny. They come over to America talking about African Americans, black men in particular. And again, I told you that black men are the reason why Fresh and Fit even met. Kevin Samuels.
And there you have it. Right? There you have it. You have a whole picture. Guys, you have a whole picture where this man started off saying, nah, she's an escort. Nah, no, this, that, and the third. Nah, I don't deal with her. We denounce this woman. We don't like her. We don't with her. She's just something. She's just a thumb bucket, right? She's just a chum bucket. Let's just put it that way. She's just a chum bucket. That's it, right? That is it. That is all. Don't associate my name with her. It's a wrap. Okay. Then we got, once again, the video of him sitting over here lying straight to Myron's face when it was proven, right? When it was proven, I saw you had the papers where he essentially bought it. Where he's sitting out, look, it could still be fake, but I mean, like, dude, you say you didn't buy it, you got that, right? You said you didn't. Hey, look, you said, y'all didn't date, but you got a whole picture. You got a whole picture next to this woman and your mama, right? Your mama between y'all two. So that she said that y'all went overseas to go meet his family. Was that a lie? Then from my understanding, right? I don't know if that last video I don't know if you actually did nothing to girl or not. I don't know. But you admitted that, hey, the same situation that I'm in right now happened to me before. So once again, like, what are we really preaching, guys? What are we really preaching to guys? What are we preaching to guys? Nothing. Obviously nothing, not from them. But once again, we're going to constantly keep sitting over here. We're going to have your Fresh and Fit fans who sit up here and constantly try to jump on everybody else, try to hold everybody else accountable, try to say, hey, man, y'all are wrong for this, y'all are wrong for that, but then turn around and not say anything about this. And like I said, you're gonna have you got other small groups of Fresh and Fit fans who are holding these guys accountable. But like I said, man, they've lost a lot of credibility. This right here, all of these freaking videos where Fresh is over here just lying up a storm, then admitting. I mean, like, bruh, once again, how do you have any credibility left? How do you have any credibility left after all of these videos we just went through? Admitted twice that you went through this. That number one, you went through the same situation. That number two, you admitted that you nutted in this girl. I mean, bruh. Then you said y'all weren't dealing with each other. You weren't dating her. You wasn't taking it serious. But you have a video of her. Right? I wish I could pull that up, but you got a video of her on probably one of your vlogs where you were sitting here riding around with this damn girl, calling her your queen, calling her telling you you love her, right? You're kissing her after Myron showed a whole video of her being an escort. Like, I mean, and the crazy thing is the fact that Myron was able to find all of this stuff. It just is mind-boggling. Like, how were y'all not able to pick this up before they even came? And this is what we talk about when it comes down to a lot of these women today. You can't keep using the excuse that, oh, well, I didn't know that he was this. I didn't know he was that person. You can't use that excuse. They will tell you can't use that excuse. But here we are using that excuse. It's making us look bad, bro. It's making us look bad because, once again, it's messing with the integrity of the community, the morals, the passion, right? Because when people look at this, man, nobody's going to want to really look at Red Pill now after you have Myron doing the stuff that he does. And be like, damn, this is what they do over there in Red Pill. And I bet you, man, women were jumping up and down for this. Women were jumping up and down. Now, at the end of the day, the woman that Fresh did decide to knock up, she still ain't it. She's still not it. She's still 304. But the fact that, once again, she's like 304, she puts all of those crazy pictures on her Instagram that these fools talk about, that these fools talk against. You just gotta ask, like, come on, bro. Like, y'all just all over the place. just all over the place. And last but not least, right? Last but not least, the fact that we have, once again, Fresh and Fit fans saying the shit that they say, but we literally went through this exact same thing just 2 years ago, right? Just 2 years ago, where Myron supposedly beat down supposedly he was able to get up on some IG model, and supposedly she was pregnant. Damn, Fresh, you didn't learn from him? You didn't learn from him? Like they say, bro, you know, it's smart to learn from your mistakes, but it's smarter to learn from other people's mistakes. I mean, once again, it's like, I guess Fresh just can't see that, right? He can't see that. But let's go ahead and look, man, because like I said, this been going on for years. This has been going on for years, and this is why I said, once again, it's hard to defend them boys. I can't even defend them like that. I really cannot defend them boys like that because they make it hard to. They make it hard to, bro. So let me go ahead and pull this one up for you. Let me see, where is it? Yeah. Like I said, this is all that Fresh and Fit do. They always deflect. They've been doing this for years, people. They've been doing this for 2+ years now, where they sit over here, make bad decisions, get called out on it, and then, well, we need to debunk something. Well, they're just telling lies. Well, they don't know what they're talking about. Well, they're doing this, well, they're doing that. I mean, like, damn, I get it. I get it. You have to have a response for everything, right? At least you have to have a response for everything. You have to have a rebuttal for everything. But there comes a time and place, man, where you just got to know you're wrong. You just got to know that you're wrong, and they're wrong, right? They're wrong, and they've been wrong for 2 years. So when they keep coming up here and apologizing, I'm sorry, guys. You know, hey, you know, right? They hardly ever apologize, but they do take accountability from time to time, which is still sad because you're still making the same mistakes over and over. Your credibility is shot. Their credibility is shot. And the fact that you still have people trying to defend that shit is just mind-boggling, bro. It's mind-boggling. So, which is why I asked, are y'all people really taking this shit seriously? Are people really taking this red pill shit seriously? Or is it just a trend that, hey, well, you know, let's just go ahead and ride on it because, hey, man, I want to seem like an alpha male. I want to be able to do all of that. Okay. Let's go ahead and see what Myra was going through exactly 2 years ago. That, once again, we live and we learn. We learn from our mistakes, right?
Dynasty, why are you out here raw dogging girls, bro? Also, how do you feel about O'Shea kicking you out the Black Manosphere? Yeah, I made a mistake, and you know, I pulled out. I don't think she's pregnant. You guys are gonna see here when we play the video or the audio. And then O'Shea, I have nothing bad to say about O'Shea, guys. We actually spoke on the phone. We're amicable. So shout out to O'Shea. I wish him the best.
I'm gonna be transparent, bro.
Gio, what else?
It's just ironic, right? It's just ironic that he's saying, hey, man, we talk, you know, wish him the best. Like, you know, it's obviously him just trying to just save face and say, hey, man, like, I don't have no issues with him. Yeah, whatever. I have issues with him, but I ain't going to really air it out. And it's, like I said, it's ironic because literally most of these videos, all of this proof that I'm showing you came from who? O'Shea Duke Jackson. Yeah, that's just funny as hell to me. That is just funny as hell to me.
Matsuki.
Okay, Matsuki, I was pissed y'all didn't want to address these serious allegations it took you as you trying to hide something. The last 24 hours cleared up a lot. I've made bigger mistakes. Good luck to you all. Best podcast in the world. Thank you, Matsuki.
We
guys like you are the reason we're doing this.
We just don't want to address the beef, but for our supporters, we will today. So
okay, Dynasty, why are you out here raw dogging girls, bro? Also, how do you feel about O'Shea kicking you out the Black Manosphere? Yeah, I made a mistake, and you know, I pulled out. I don't think she's pregnant. You guys are gonna see here when we play the video or the audio. And then O'Shea, I have nothing bad to say about O'Shea, guys. We actually spoke on the phone. We're amicable. So shout out to O'Shea. I wish him the best.
I'm gonna be transparent, bro. Real talk, man. That video that he did on us, bro. He didn't have all the facts. I hope he's
watching. Yeah,
to somebody
giving us a chance.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That attacked our character, bro. And you don't have the full story. You just took what you saw and ran with it. That's one thing. But we understand. We're giving the facts today, and that's it.
Yeah, he didn't have them at the time.
Once again, right? They've been saying this for the longest. They have been saying the same shit for the longest. You don't have the facts. You don't know what you're talking about. Guys, it sounds just like these damn women, these modern women. You don't know what you're talking about. You don't have the facts. You don't know that. You don't know if I'm doing. You don't know that. You're just freaking speaking out your ass. You don't know none of that. Don't know any of that. But like I said, what are we doing here? Right? What are we doing here? Don't know any of the facts, people. Listen, people, we don't know any of the facts. We do not know any of the facts, but guess what we have, right? Guess what we have here?
Fresh just willfully admits this little gem right here.
But I will say this. I personally should not have nutted within a 304.
That's right. Fresh said I shouldn't have came inside the lady. Pretty much admit.
Now, let's hold on. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Y'all see the picture? Let's see the picture. I see the picture of Fresh and his woman that he was never ever claiming, but he's taking videos with her. I mean, bruh. But yet, all you can do is sit here and say we don't know what we are talking about. They sit up here, once we start making videos about these guys, they sit up here and you don't know what you're talking about. You're just talking out your crack. You're just this, you're just that. Where's the integrity? Right? Brothers, where's the integrity? Where is the integrity? Where is the integrity, bro? These brothers have no morals, no integrity, man. That's why I say, man, it's just a bad look, man. It's really just a bad look, man. It's just a bad look. And like I said, I hate it for the brothers, but like I said, man, we literally went over plenty of videos where Fresh lied about buying this woman a bracelet. He bought this woman a bracelet. He said that he didn't buy it. He said he bought her a bracelet, but he didn't buy it. People, like, what are we doing here? Once again, what are we doing here? But hey, you ain't got to worry about all that. You ain't got to worry about all that because guess what? We're going to let's go ahead and just go back through let's go back through everything. We're just going to go back through everything.
His eyes, while looking the audience in their eyes as well, while responding back to this caller, and Fresh poker faces dead ass. I did not buy her no Van Cleef bracelet. Like, he's truly dedicated to this lie.
Other than this comment you're saying has to be about me, when in reality speaking, I actually know what it is. So it's funny because you're putting it out on me, but it's not about me.
Caller, he didn't buy the bracelet, bro. And you're just trying to say that he bought the bracelet. He didn't buy the bracelet.
And also keep in mind, you are trying to assume things without even being anywhere in the picture off of these random comments. And at the same time, it's like, bro, you know nothing. So it's just like, bro, you can say whatever you want to say, bro. But I know what I did.
You could do the groans, you could do the stupid soundboard in the back, but I'm making you look crazy right now.
No, you're not.
Put a one in the chat.
You have no proof at all of what you're saying. You're just claiming things like if you were here. You weren't even here.
So you didn't buy it.
So can you respond to my point now? Because you didn't respond to
So Fresh looks Myron in his eyes and just lies to him.
Looks him in his eyes and just lies. Look him in his eyes and just lies. And lies and lies and lies and lies. And then guess what? They come back and say, hey, well, guess what? This woman, she's lying. She's not pregnant with my child, this and that. I'm about to show the text receipts. I mean, all of this, deflecting, this, that, and the third. But hey, guess what? Somebody says, why are we believing everything this woman says? Because he admits it.
On this podcast, when Fresh was on there with a lawyer, and then here's what happened.
Now, that's not necessarily what I had an issue with, but the divorce lawyer was telling Fresh to shut up and to be quiet, which I'm sure he had that conversation with Fresh prior to hopping on the call. And then Fresh just willfully admits this little gem right here.
But I will say this. I personally should not have nutted within a 3 or 4.
That's right. Fresh said I shouldn't have came inside the lady. Pretty much admitting, you know what? Yeah. If she's pregnant, she might be because I went ahead and booty clapper sounds. I clapped the cheeks and left the you know what inside her. Let's continue to go forward. Fresh and Fit then decides to disrespect MTR. Now I heard about this, but I couldn't find the clip. Let's play the clip.
So, once again, can I get a hello in the chat or something? I mean, bro, like I said, we're seeing the problems, we're seeing the issues. These brothers keep telling everybody, mind your business. You don't know what you're talking about. Y'all don't have the facts. I'm coming over here with the facts. And I see you, man. What up, bro? But like I said, man, it's like I said, they cannot hide, bro. They cannot hide, man, with some of the stuff that they're doing. They cannot hide with some of the stuff that they're doing. So guess what? Now we're about to go ahead and look at where, once again, he admitted to going through the same situation with another woman. Right? I believe this was another woman. Let's go ahead.
No flex zone. They know better. They know better. Wanna go metal flex.
Thicker, fuller hair starts with Hims. Discover
I
sprays.
apologize for all of this. I
And sent
apologize for all
him
this. But
this
let's
picture,
go ahead
okay?
and keep going.
Now you
right?
guys see
We
that
have the
picture.
pictures.
Who is that? That is your boy, Fresh. Who else is there? It's the girl, Daisy. And who else is it? Uh-oh. It is the mom. That's Fresh's mom, okay? And again, she's the older sister. She ain't got nothing to do with that, okay? Now, what I want to do is, you've seen that photo, right? This is after she got pregnant. This is how he's talking.
I want the baby because I don't want to kill.
So now, once again, here you go with pretty much. Once again, you got the picture of Fresh saying, "Hey, yeah, man, look, hey, listen, I wasn't dealing with this woman. I don't know that I'm not dating this woman. I didn't buy her a chain. We saw a video where he bought her a chain. He said he wasn't dealing with her. Hey, he got pictures. He literally has a picture with her going to Barbados. And somebody asked, why are we believing everything that she says? Because almost everything that she is saying is coming to light. Everything that she is pretty much saying is coming to light. And we're just going to, once again, just constantly keep overlooking it over and over and over. And then wonder why. And then wonder why nobody, once again, wants to sit over here and believe some of the shit that they say now. Credibility is shot. Credibility is shot, bro. And I feel, like I said, I hate it. I hate it, man, because once again, these are some guys, man, that once again, these guys brought a lot of fans. These guys brought a lot of people, man, to the red pill. So the fact that they brought all of these people to the red pill, and we're all looking at this and saying, hey, man, look, we got to be held to a higher standard. And this is the shit that we freaking hear. This is the shit that we sit up here and hear, bro.
If you guys know Tom Likas, there's something called the Hail Mary.
Yeah.
And like,
shit.
basically,
You about to tell this story? Let's do it.
Okay, so basically, right, I was with this chick, and we were kind of like fizzling out. It wasn't working out, but she got pregnant. And then I kind of told her, like, yo, we can work this out. Don't worry about it. But we can't have kids right now. And then I did a Hail Mary. And now I'm here.
No, tell them what the Hail Mary is. Tell them what the Hail Mary is. Tell them what it is.
Okay.
Go all the way.
Okay. So the Hail Mary is, for example, right, where, like, you tell the chick what she wants to hear, and you can have kids later on, make her get an abortion, you take her to McDonald's, get a McGriddle, and an orange juice, sit her down, you tell her about life, and you started this happen, and you never see her again. Wait.
That got really dark.
That's right. Fresh CEO admits on a podcast that, yes, I've got a girl pregnant, made her have an abortion, and then dumped her after. But mediocre tutorials and reviews just briefly had a back and forth with Fresh and Fit. And Fresh admits something on this clip that's interesting.
And then Fresh just willfully admits this little gem right here.
But I will say this. I personally should not have nutted within a 304 like this.
Fresh! Really?
Yes. Fresh.
And there you have it, folks. And there you have it, folks. And there you have it, man, where once again, credibility is shot. At this point, credibility is shot. We just literally went through all of the videos. O'Shea Dude Jackson and broke it down so many damn times. I just lumped it all into one video. I lumped all of the evidence, all of the proof, all into one video. So when once again, we constantly keep hearing these brothers say, once again, y'all guys just hear something, y'all want to go straight to making hit pieces. Y'all want to go straight to making videos. Like I said, at first, when I saw it, I was like, she's probably lying. But when I saw when I heard the audio, sound just like Fresh. That's number one. The audio alone, it just sounds just like Fresh. Then number two, it's not like he's sitting over here saying, bro, yo, sis, what are you talking about? I mean, no, bro, no. I use condoms. Blah, blah, blah. He wasn't saying none of that. He was saying, well, I mean, and you hear him stuttering in there. So once again, people, and we still have people who are still going to defend that behavior. You want to defend that behavior, bro? It just shows the type of person that you are. It just shows that you're not really about this shit, bro. You're not really about this shit. You're really not about it. But hey, once again, we're going to keep putting on this portrayal that we are. We're going to keep saying that we are. Yeah, man, I'm definitely about this, bro. Man, we need to hold women accountable. We need to hold this. We need to hold that. It's sad, right? Once again, it's sad. The credibility started off with Myron, right? Now, Fresh, a lot of people was like, whatever with Fresh. But, this right here, dude, Fresh, what the hell? Right, right there, like this right here puts the icing on the cake. So I'm just kind of curious on how they're going to be doing this moving forward. I'm really curious. Once everybody see all of these videos, because it's going to happen. People are going to look at all of these videos and they're going to be like, damn, this dude Fresh is really lying like that. Like, god damn, like, and these are supposed to be gurus. So now they're literally in the same boat as Donovan. I'm not gonna say Donovan Sharp. It might be Donovan Sharp. I'm not sure. Somebody, brother, help me out, man. If you know who I'm talking about. But pretty much, he comes on Fresh and Fit a lot, saying that you shouldn't date single mothers, this and that. But supposedly he out here married to one. Right? They say don't date all the women. Supposedly he is married to one. He and the single mother. I don't know how old the kid is, but you telling people don't date and marry single mothers. Once again, it's bad all over. It's bad all the way around. But nobody can be mad at anybody but themselves, because this is what they put on themselves. Let's go ahead and read some of the comments. Somebody says, to be honest, Fresh never had any credibility. It's a shame because F and F are Fresh and Fit are whether, hold on one second. Whether we like it or not, whether we like it or not, we are the pillar of the red community. Yeah, they are the pillar of the red community. So pretty much you're saying it's a shame because F and F, whether we like it or not, is a pillar of the red community, of the red pill community. Yes, they are, and that's why I said your big three would be Andrew Tate, Fresh and Fit, and Kevin Samuels. Those are your big three, right? Andrew Tate, it was already rocky just because of the allegations alone, right? But outside of that, what can you say about him? And he beat those allegations. Kevin Samuels, same thing. Outside of the little gay rumors or whatnot, that once again, he already cut down. He did it on Vlad, but nobody want to go over there and go look at it. No woman want to sit over here and acknowledge that. He cut that down. What else did anybody else have to say about that? Nothing. But when you look at Fresh and Fit, I literally just went, this whole life was literally just a bunch of videos pretty much proving Fresh and Fit wrong, pretty much proving that, hey, these brothers was out here lying. And like I said, I hate it because, like I said, I love them brothers. I love them brothers to death. Now, I never met them, but I love them brothers to death. They were one of the biggest reasons why I started this content. They were one of the reasons why I started this content. So the fact that it's almost like joining a football team because of your friend, but your friend decides to drop out. You're like, damn, dude, like, what the hell, bro? Like, what are you doing? So somebody else says, let me see. So he says, go ahead, see right here. So he says, we've been knowing who Myron and Fresh are. Only reason I watch it is Myron is really good at taking complicated subjects and explaining complex concepts. That is one thing. Hey, and I agree, bro. I agree. That's one of the biggest reasons why I started really enjoying him so much. It's because, man, he's a smart dude, bro. Yeah, he's a smart guy, man. You know, he doesn't do any drugs, he doesn't drink, he doesn't smoke. So very intelligent guy. But it's just like, you can be that intelligent, you know right from wrong, but yet you still do this shit. Like, come on, bro. It doesn't make any sense. And then you also say Fresh is so low IQ, never read any books, and has no game. He talks like he ain't read no books, like he hasn't read any books. He acts like it sometimes. I mean, you know, stumbling on his words. But I mean, hey, you know, once again, at the end of the day, I just feel like he's still a good dude at the end of the day. I hope people don't be taking this and thinking that he's a bad dude, man. No, like he all over the place. He's this, he's that. Fresh is a good guy, bro. Fresh is a good dude. Myron too, you know, I can see why some people might have some issues with Myron, but I think Fresh universally is a good dude. It's just that, you know what, hey man, like, I mean, I really don't think he really was talking to hoes back in the day. I really don't think he was talking to women back in the day, right? The way he says he does. But hey, you know, if you're gonna believe him, you're gonna believe him. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna believe him, you're gonna believe him. But at the end of the day, they've lost all credibility. At the end of the day, they have lost all credibility, bro. They've lost all credibility. And like I said, I feel some type of way about that because, like I said, I came into the game watching them a lot. And I'm like, man, you know what? I really like these boys. I really like these boys, man. They bring out a lot of good content. Shoot, Myron, you know, he brings the entertainment. He kicks some of the women out. That's what they were big for. Part of the reason. Hey, kick him out. But at the end of the day, all credibility is lost. All credibility is lost. And you will be a fool to still continue to sit over here and try to defend some of these antics and some of this behavior. Look, man, that's going to go ahead and end the live, man. I just want to come on here and just kind of just went ahead and just talk for a little bit, man, chit chat with you guys. So he said, I used to think Fresh was a good dude, but he is not. Just look at the way he treats the guests on the show. They're delusional. Whether they're delusional or not, they have no decency. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Now, like I said, I'll be honest with you, I haven't watched Fresh and Fit in some months now, man. I really haven't watched Fresh and Fit in some months. But every time that I used to watch it, man, you know, Fresh seemed like he was pretty cool dude, bro. Like, he's a pretty chill guy. He never had no issues, never was arguing with anybody. So much so, you know, to prove my point, right? So much so that when they had a little incident where the guys were, I guess the guys were trying to break in and try to fight Myron, and Myron was over here talking about he had a gun or whatnot. One of the guys was saying, bro, yo, Fresh, you don't need to be with that dude, Myron, bro. You don't need to be with that dude. We all know Fresh, in a sense, is innocent to some degree. And what I mean by innocent, as in one of those guys, man, that's just, you can tell, once again, he's not about this life, right? He's not about this life, which is why he sit in the corner and don't ever say nothing. He just let Myron do all the talking. He's just there almost like for moral support, right? He said it looked like he's there for moral support. So, you know, like I said, man, hey, you know, we went through this whole video. We went through this whole live explaining and breaking down how Fresh lied, right? About the chain, about, you know, busting one in her, about doing it before. That's just bad practice. I mean, I wouldn't even have brought that up. Like, I wouldn't even have brought that up. And the fact that, once again, you know, I'm all for, women having, pro-choice or whatever, do what you want to do with your body, but at the same time, it's like, once again, why would you want to put a woman through that? Get her pregnant and take her to McDonald's and say you sorry. Like, that's some lame shit, bro. That's literally lame as hell, bro. That's lame as hell. And you got fresh and fit fans sitting over here agreeing with that, backing that stuff up. You can't do it, right? You can't do it. You can't do it, man. So let's see, So 80, the guy that was at Myron's door claims he's the one that invited the concept of bringing girls to the show, or invented the concept of bringing girls to the show. I mean, hey man, shoot, and like I said, it's a great platform. Like they built something great, which is why I'm so irritated the fact that they're willing to diminish it all because they just can't be truthful. Like, they just can't be truthful about themselves. I mean, like, bruh, that's why I said, man, that's why I said, as big as they've gotten, as big as they have gotten, why not just find a solid woman and just keep it moving? Fresh could have been did that. Fresh could have been did that, but he wants to live a lifestyle, man, that he's not built for, bro. The way they let H3 walk all over them was so bad, and now this with Fresh. I still fuck with them, but it's sad. Yeah. And I think I saw that. That was the last time I actually saw Fresh, when he was going against Fresh and Myron, when they were talking back and forth with H3, when they decided to bring him on the show. And I'm like, man, that's like damn near freaking like 2 years too late. Maybe I stopped watching them if they did do it. But I remember that one because that happened like almost a month or two ago. I was seeing that he was waxing that ass. H3 was waxing that ass, bro. H3 was waxing that ass. And I still don't even like that dude. But, hey, man, like I said, when you sit over here and dig yourself a hole, this is what happens, right? This is what happens. And like I said, you got a video of Myron sitting over here saying he went through it. He went through the exact same thing. And we're just going to sit here and just, oh, cool, whatever. Just Fresh and Fit fans, oh, yeah, whatever. I don't freaking see it. I don't see it. Make it make sense, right? Make it make sense, man. So, like I said, man, look, y'all do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe, man. And, hey, y'all let me know down below, man, how y'all feel about this. Fresh and Fit fans, come on. Come on, Fresh and Fit fans, come on. Bring it on, bro. Come bring it, man. Because, like I said, I just want to just hear some of the comments with all of the videos showing that this man has admitted this man was just lying. I just want to hear Fresh and Fit fans. I just want to hear them, man. I just want to hear them, bro. I just want to hear them, man, because this shit is going to be fun, right? It's about to be funny for the next couple of weeks, man. It's about to be interesting for the next couple of weeks. So best believe, man, we're about to be doing another live. Don't know when. It's going to be sometime this week, but yeah, most definitely, man. And I'm constantly going to keep pumping them videos for you guys. So, like I said, bro, do me a huge favor, man. Leave me a like, leave me a comment, and leave me a subscribe.